All right.
Hey man, how you doing?
How's it going, man?
Oh, just hanging out.
All right. Thanks for coming on, by the way.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
I need to congratulate you for 3,000 Twitter followers. How about it?
Yeah, that was definitely an excitement for me. And we got that giveaway going on. So later tonight we're gonna enter everything into a random generator, and hopefully we'll have a very happy winner tonight.
Definitely, definitely. That leads into my first question. How big of a tool is social media for a driver like you who's trying to get up through the ranks and get their name out there?
One more time, you kind of skipped out.
Oh, how big of a tool is social media for you as
Oh,
you're trying to get there?
So not only for me as a driver and stuff, but also along with NASCAR as a whole, social media is a huge part on what we do. The NASCAR community, we're running off of the fans, and if there were no fans, we wouldn't have any sponsors to approach, and that's for every driver and along with NASCAR because NASCAR has their own sponsors as well too. So. Social media definitely plays a huge role on just myself and the racing community as far as being able to attract people more often.
Definitely. So you were born with a brachial plexus injury. Explain to the audience like what that is and what you've done to help other people with it.
Yeah, so brachial plexus injury in short terms is nerve damage. Mine happened to be at birth, but it can happen in all sorts of other things, such as wrecks, like through car accidents or just any accidents, really that really damage your nerve system. But like I said, mine happened to be from birth, and so at first I could only move my fingertips. And what they did is after about three surgeries from the age of, from when I was born to when I turned 7, they took nerves out of my calves and my ankles. They transferred it into my wrist, my shoulder, and then my neck. So now I have about 50% range of movement. As far as helping people with brachial plexus injury, there's a camp out there or an organization called UBPN, United Brachial Plexus Network. And what they do is they spread the word kind of about what brachial plexus is. And another great thing they do is they host a camp every year for kids or adults with brachial plexus injury to come visit and talk to other people with this injury. And so what I decided to do is over the past couple of years, we've been raising money to help send or more unfortunate kids who couldn't really afford to go out there, give them a chance to go out there and meet other kids just like them. Because honestly, my first time going, I believe, was I want to say 2016, and I never met anybody else with brachial plexus injury before that. And I got to talk to some people, and then I realized, there was some kids who kind of like did the same things that I do. When I put deodorant on, I'll put it under my left armpit, and then when I do it on my right, I still do it with my right hand instead of switching it to my left hand and doing it like that. And I always thought that was kind of goofy for me to do because it kind of looked like I had a chicken wing when I would do it under my right armpit. But I learned that other kids out there would kind of do the same thing along with their injuries and stuff like that. So they're a great organization out there that helps spread awareness about it.
All right, I know you're doing a lot of great things on and off the racetrack. My final question is sent in by a friend of mine. They asked, what goes through your mind before a race, like when you're standing around on pit road?
So it's all smiles and stuff like all day before the race, and then at Charlotte we were getting ready, had the cars lined up on pit road, and they were doing the driver introductions, and that's when you start like you kind of like start realizing, all right, we got like a task at hand here. The biggest thing that worries me about racing is with our limited funds. Crashes can affect us a lot. If we were to go out there and completely total a car, we would probably have no more funds to be racing. So my biggest, the biggest thing that runs through my head is, I look at who's in front of me, I look at who's behind me, I try to figure out, is this somebody I have to worry about, or is this somebody, I can trust and kind of follow their line and follow them through the field? Because obviously, I want to finish in the best position I can. Along with that, I want to be able to keep all four corners on the car. So there's a lot that goes at play. But I kind of just walk back and forth, and I try to think of a game plan and how I'm gonna finish the best I can, along with keeping the car in one piece. If we had a full ride and stuff like that, it would be a lot less weight on my shoulders because then, I could go out there and I could like shoot for that hole to get into like fifth place or something like that and not have to worry about not being able to race next time if the car gets messed up. So there's a lot of different things that run through my head. Also making sure my water bottle's filled up. Radios are charged. I'm always making sure everything's ready to go. So yeah.
I do need to say congratulations on that Charlotte top 10. That's incredible.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was very happy about that. And so were my parents, and so were a lot of other people. So it was definitely an experience for me.
Well, that's going to do it. Thanks for coming on, man. You can follow Chris Hacker on Twitter and on Instagram. Those links will be in the comments below.
See you guys. Thank you.
Have a great day, man.
You too.